What's for the tape for? So this is probably not even this year's project, but when I was walking back here, it was very easy to see with all the leaves gone. So this is like a waterway that runs this way, but it goes that way, and then it goes down my fall line, adds extra water under the bridge there. I think it wanted to go where that tree used to be, because it looks like that's where it's wet in the back. But I think the tree grew big, so now the water went that way. So my intent was to encourage the water to go that path, which should be easier than going upgrade to go downgrade. Here's another water line, and this is going into like a little cesspool there. And that one, all right, some days things just kind of flow, so we did it, but clouds are coming in. It's supposed to rain in an hour or so, so we're gonna finish up here and head back. But take a look. So this is like a waterway, and the plan is to put like a small V trench, pick up the water, have it some type of armoring across, and then it gets to this one here. You kind of see, take my glasses off. Okay, there's this one. You can kind of see the line right up. Next down to the swail down there. So that's gonna be a pretty good run for that. There's another waterway, and it's currently going this way. I think in the previous lifetime it went this way. So let's line up. That's this way. You can kind of see that one, and then down there a little bit more is another one. Yep, that's going to pick those up, and that hopefully should stop most of this water coming down, because I don't know how I'd ever armor this thing, because it's got so many different trail crossing intersections up here. Yeah, so that was a nice morning spent. So like spots like this, like it's muddy, and it's a problem for my tractor, it's a problem for my skis, right? And I like I said, it's a bowl, so I gotta get to drain, so I need to get some elevation on that side. But the problem is, I was thinking, do I like build a bridge over it? Like puts a ramp on a ramp and then a bridge top to get the water go underneath, and then I could go over. But I think we got enough elevation that I can dig a reasonable foot deep trench for a ways anyways to get the water to drain out of that clay pot. And then that might just need some armoring, because it's a low suction, but the water should eventually drain, maybe. And once we like take the brush cutter and kind of get the path of where we want the water to go, then it's like, what are my thoughts for actually making a ditch swale? I don't really want it necessarily to be a narrow ditch. I'd rather have it to be more of a swale, so a little bit wider. Like, I don't have a bulldozer, I don't have a backhoe. I'd have to rent a backhoe. Then to get in here, I need to clean whole big swatches. So probably not a backhoe. Maybe like a ditch witch thing with a wide scoop on it, whatever those things are called, and just trench it like a trencher, or just dig it by hand, I guess. Mark it, and it'll be like a 2-hour project a day for the summer. We'll just do a little bit of trenching every day. Today is Monday, March 9th. Blue sky, sunshine, 68 degrees. Kind of crazy for Buffalo, but we'll take it. And I think what comes up is, this is our swail trail. The swail is down there, and we've been trying to get this water to drain. It wants to go this way, but over the years trees have grown and impeded the process. So we have marked, like here's one, and then you can kind of see there's another one. So what it feels like is the part that's time of the essence is that once all the leaves come out, it's going to be very hard to see where I marked probable pathway. So I think what we're going to do is take our pruning shears and just going to kind of clean out the big stuff for today. Spend like an hour and just get it kind of like so it's easier to see. So here's our progress for the day. We cleaned out a path. So now you could hopefully see the markers farther down. So let's take a walk down one. So, yeah, obviously not fully cleared, but less stumbleable. So it looks like we kind of identified firing solution for all of these to get the water back down here to the swale where it wants to go. So like the next thing might be to bring a brush cutter and just clean up to make it easier to walk. And at some point that we would need to get the surveyor's level. See, then this one actually goes to the side here. It's gonna pick up over here by the white bucket. Come back here. So it'd be good to get more of this ground cleared up so it's easier to walk, and then get the surveyor's level and check our elevations. So let's count. There is one. I'm gonna pick up the I get the, here's two. Hang on. We left off at two. Here's three. You can kind of see that heads down that way. There's a low-flying local geese. They're headed north, so, but they're local because they're low-flying. So where was that? 4? Let's call it 4. This is 5. Goes through there. We've identified number 6, and that's going to go down that way. Beautiful day out. I think 7. Kind of see that's heading down that way now. And that actually gets kind of picked up with this one over here. I'm losing track of numbers. So that's 6 or 7. I don't know. Let's call it 7. We'll redo this another time. Let's call that 8. You can kind of see 8. Makes a pretty straight shot. Here's 9. Kind of see it goes all the way down. 9. Oh, that's pretty low start. Here is 10. You can kind of see they all line up there. And this is 11. And this is actually gonna go to the right of that tree and pick up over there. It's gonna head out that way. All right, that's a pretty nice view. Yeah, that was enjoyable spending time. I think it's supposed to rain the next 2 days, which is okay. And then we have some indoor work to do. And then the next time we come out, we'll at least be able to know where our expected paths are, and we'll just clean up them a little bit more